Welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier. Thank you for stopping by. This is a tweet from Ian Bremmer, the Africa, the youngest citizens, the oldest leaders. And that took me back to November 2014 when I was writing about Ouagadougou and the signal it was sending to sub-Saharan Africa. And I said, what's clear is that a very young, very informed and very connected African youth demographic, which many characterize as a demographic dividend, but for beautiful Blaise turned into a demographic terminator, is set to alter the existing equilibrium between the rulers and the subjects, and that a rebalancing has begun. And I was saying that it's no easy task to unseat an incumbent. We need to ask ourselves, how many people can an incumbent shoot stone cold dead? 100? 1,000, 10,000. This is another point. There is a threshold beyond which the incumbent can't go, though they're staying inside it, whether it was Kabila, whether it's Bashir, whether it's Mnangagwa. Where the preeminent point to note is that protests in Burkina Faso achieved escape velocity. Overthrowing incumbents is all about acceleration, momentum, and speed, best characterized by the German word blitzkrieg. I am continuing for 1 year the national emergency declared in Executive Order 13288, Trump said, and with that he extended US sanctions against Zimbabwe by a year. It's going to keep the pressure on. South African economy grew by 0.8% in 2018. Quarter 4 GDP recorded growth of 1.4%. 0.8%, that's less than the rate of population growth, so it was another year of declining per capita income. Jeffrey York. South African all shares up 5.84% year to date. South African GDP slowed from 1.4 to 0.8. But this was still big enough to make it Africa's biggest economy in 2018 at market exchange rates. That's from RenCap Man. Dollar versus Rand, 14.2354. This is no man's land from a trading point of view. President Buhari won the election in Nigeria, I wrote, on the 4th of March, but the turnout was just 36% compared to about 45% the time before. I also said the stock market is not enamored with the idea of more Baba goes slow economics and slumped on the news. Mail and Guardian, its editorial says, Nigerians voted by not voting. Lagos state government defaulted on a green note issue. This is according to ProShare, I haven't followed up on that. Nigerian all share up 2.36% year to date. Ghana Stock Exchange down 2.37% year to date.